Hi, I'm Emma from Big Pig TV, and with me today is Christy, a THI worker from Foroige. Today we're going to talk about relationships. Christy, do you want to tell me a bit about what you do?
Yeah, so my name's Christy. I'm the teenage health worker for the area of Tallaght. Now anything that kind of falls under the bracket of teenage health. For example, we go running on a Tuesday. I kind of go around different youth clubs, different schools, etc., promoting sexual health mainly. So it's everyone between the ages of 12 and 18 where young people are most at risk of having underage sex, so it's kind of educating them in that area. So yeah, that's my main role.
Okay, how do you know a relationship is healthy?
A relationship is healthy when there's a lot of respect both ways from both partners. I think respect is the big one, but when there's a lack of abuse as well, so anything from verbal abuse, physical abuse, I think that's the big thing. Respect is the big word. Appreciating each other, appreciating each other on a daily basis, letting them know how you feel about them in a positive way. Everyone has their flaws, everyone has their positives and negatives. Maybe kind of slip aside the negatives, let them know about the positives, and I think relationships flourish on that.
Yeah. And what about when it comes to ending a relationship? How do you break up with someone?
Good question. More recently, I think breakups have happened through social media a lot more, so the likes of Facebook, Snapchat, that kind of thing, where breakups, it's a very, very easy thing to do, is to break up with someone through an app or sitting behind a computer desk. I think that's the completely wrong way to do it. Again, going back to the word respect, I think it shows a strong lack of respect if you were to break up with someone the easy way. I think if you were in a relationship with someone, it was a big commitment. It brought you two together quite a lot. So I think that person, if you were to break up with them, if they weren't the right person for you, I think they deserve at least the decency to tell them face to face and the reasons why the relationship wasn't working for you or for the other person.
So no social media breakups?
Definitely not.
On a different topic, how do you know when you're ready for sex?
The age of consent in Ireland is 17. That's the most important factor. If you have sex below that age, you're technically breaking the law. So after that, there's consent between both partners. You can be emotionally ready, you can be physically ready. Both partners can be the same age, but one might not be ready. For example, the boy might not be ready and the girl might be ready, or vice versa. So it's about communicating with one another and then finding out if they're both ready to have sex.
What do you do when you're not ready and there's pressure from your partner?
If you're not ready, again, communication is a big factor. So if one person in the relationship didn't want to have sex, another person did, it's quite common where the person that does want to maybe take that step further in a relationship is kind of pressuring that person to have sex. Maybe not physically pressuring them every day, nagging them, just kind of little things each day that eventually can build up and can cause a bit of stress for the other person. So if you're not physically ready, again, communication in a relationship is very, very important. So if you literally just talk to each other and say, look, I'm not ready, you might be ready, but I'm not, can we just wait another while? And if the person just respects you enough, loves you enough and appreciates you enough, then that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah.
Okay, you run a program about relationships. Can you tell me a bit about that?
Yeah, so the program is called the Real You program. Now, Real You stands for Relationships Explored and Lifestyles Uncovered, so it covers a lot of different topics. Now, I would normally do it over the course of 10 weeks. There's 6 core modules around the areas of healthy kind of relationships, boundaries in relationships, STIs, different types of contraceptions, sex and the law, and that kind of thing. So I kind of promote it here in the big picture, where a lot of groups come to me, and I also go to youth clubs, go to schools, and I would generally do a group with maybe roughly 5, 6 boys or girls. I wouldn't tend to mix them because at that age sex is a bit of a touchy subject and it makes kind of people get giddy and that kind of thing. So I would usually have a boys group and a girls group. So if anyone did want to talk to me about the group, I'm always here in the big picture. Someone come in and ask me about the group, or vice versa. I'm always in schools all around Tallaght, etc. So I'm not far away.
Thank you for coming in. I'm Emma from Big Pig TV, and for more information you can go to foroige.ie.